So right now, there was, you can see that these pieces of rock here are busting off, and there was a bunch of these all in here, but there was a crack exposed, and it had this root system in here. So we pulled a lot of that back, and we're pretty confident that there's something good in here. It had enough of a crack to get some stuff in here, so we got this at the thrift store. I definitely recommend it to get some tools there, and they're relatively cheap compared to spending all that extra money on crevice tools. And a lot of these tools are gonna work maybe not just as good, because their intended purpose isn't necessarily that. Well, that just broke, so that's a bad example, guys. But I will say that that spoon wasn't made for what I'm doing. That's okay, because I got a whole pack of these. These were like $3. Perfect tip right there. I do have other like spoon like things I got, so we're gonna keep digging at this crack here, and I feel pretty good about it. All right, guys, so I got this, which is at Walmart for $5.99. It's a squirt gun. I took off the blue foam, and this thing is amazing. And it's going to suck out these cracks, but you are going to want to drill out the hole on the front. It's really small when you start. You definitely are going to want to drill that out. And basically make sure you get to the bottom of these crevices, cracks. There's lots of stuff there, and sometimes the cracks are a little bit smaller, so you won't be able to get that in there, but you can use tools, which I got at the thrift store. I mentioned that earlier in the video, and you can clean out these cracks and bring everything to one spot where you can suck it out. Sometimes that might not be an option, which will make things a little bit more difficult, but it might be incredibly challenging anyway if the crack is so small that you can't get anything in there to extract things. But this thing works amazing, and I definitely recommend getting one. Like I said, I think they're $5.99. Just make sure to get deep in these cracks. And it does work pretty good, even if the actual tip of the sucker won't reach inside. It will use its force and get it out. So that's quite a bit of stuff from there. It didn't look like it in the video, but we're gonna go ahead and pan this and see what we got. All right, so we're out here crevicing, and we found our new personal best. It looks like it's a small, I would say nugget / flake, but it's pretty decent, and we're gonna keep looking. Definitely exciting, and yeah, I think there's more near here, so we're gonna keep looking. So I'm gonna check this spot right here. There's lots of crevices right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get those out and see what we find. That was a good pan right there. We found a spot, but the problem is the crevice just drops down, so there's probably more gold down there, but I won't be able to get to it. It goes into a small hole, so still good though.